Roan Crocker, just become the Cage Warriors Wales amateur middleweight champion.
Yeah.
Dominant performance, undoubtedly the best of your career so far.
Of course.
How are you feeling after that, buddy?
Elated. It's been a long, really long road back to you. June 2019, IMAFs in Rome was my last outing. Since then I moved gyms, became the complete fighter I knew I could be, with the faith of the coaches, Shaky, Parker and him, and all the other boys in SMMA Terry Combat. They've all made me the complete fighter I knew I could be, and unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, but I got to show it tonight, but I felt like I'm a lot better than what I did just show. I don't know if ring rust is a thing, but maybe it is, maybe it's not, maybe it's just me being shit. But no, I felt like it was a good performance, and it means a lot to me. I'm just chuffed to bring this belt back and bring it back to the gym for all the boys, for myself.
I mean, you didn't get a finish, but it was a completely dominant fight. I think it was a 10-8 on most rounds for I think most of the judges as well. So undoubtedly a great performance. You dropped him a couple of times.
Yeah, I know,
you were on top of him a lot of time as well.
Yeah.
How did he compare to how you expect him to be in there?
I knew the best chance he had to win was by clipping me on the feet, so that's why I had to stay dominant. And I think maybe if I fought him again, I would have tried to disengage and pick him off, especially after I dropped him. I probably should have finished him there, really, but I've never dropped anybody in my life in the cage or out the cage, so even in training, so for me to see myself, who was known as a grappler, drop somebody, and so I just sort of went, fucking hell, swarmed him and tried to finish, but he held on, he did well. I should have just disengaged and let him get back and probably hit him again. But at the end of the day, I've dropped somebody now. That's like one thing to check off my amateur career. I need to experience nearly everything before I do pro. And I suppose in hindsight I should have finished him, but I couldn't afford to sort of get off him, and at the same time after I dropped him he was holding on to me and didn't want me to get up, so I could do my coaches shouting to disengage, but I was trying, but I just couldn't, so he was a strong guy on the bottom holding me, and if I had the time round again I would have listened to would have done what the coaches asked me to do and got off him, but I couldn't, so I apologise profusely to them guys for not listening.
Nothing to apologise for, Rowan. You got a good win, buddy. What's next for you now after that? You've got a nice belt around your shoulders. You want to defend it before you go pro, or what's your thoughts next?
I will defend it. I don't think I'm going to go pro. I don't think this just means I should automatically turn pro. There's a lot of things I haven't done as an amateur. Like I just said, I never dropped nobody until tonight. You can't just be going pro incomplete in your skill set. I think I need to round my skill set out and get as much experience as possible before turning pro. If you look at my best mate Scott Pedersen, such a decorated amateur career. He's fought K1, he's fought boxing, he fought MMA, he went to the IMAFs. And I know I've been to the IMAFs, but I haven't done the senior divisions. If you look at all my other teammates, they've all done a lot more than I've done at amateur. I need to get that experience in before I even think about turning pro. So defend this probably next March. I know some guys are going to want to try and fight me now finally, because I've been trying to find matches for months and nothing's come out the woodwork, so hopefully I got this thing on my shoulder now and people want to fight me and we can keep the ball rolling.
Well, Roan, whenever it is you're back in there, buddy, we look forward to it after tonight's performance. Well done.
Thank you, buddy.